Hi, I'm Charlotte and I am a shopping addict. So welcome to my no buy year. 2026, I am not going to be buying anything aside from essentials. But today I want to talk about the reasons why I have to put myself on this very strict no buy year. I have wanted to do this for so long, but I honestly just didn't think that I could. And nothing has really changed except for the fact that now more than ever, this is my first year where I feel like I'm making a real, livable salary, and my spending habits have just gotten worse. I'm only 23, I'm turning 24 in January, and I feel like this is a good time to get a hold of things before it gets south. It goes even further south. I'm not in any credit card debt, and I feel like that's such a blessing, and I don't think things would go that way, but who knows? I really feel like I have no control over my spending. Something has to change. So first I want to get into why a no buy year. I feel like a lot of people who I've told, they're like, oh, but if you love shopping, surely you can just shop less. And that just doesn't work for me. Like, I don't have the ability to shop less. And it's not just shopping, like everything in my life. I drank for a while and then I just quit cold turkey, and now I've been sober for like almost 2 years. But I can't just do things less. Like, I'm very black and white. I know myself, and if I said less, I do like 10% less, which is still probably 80% too much. So it has to be yes or no, and there has to be hard rules to follow. Like, I'm sneaky. I will sneak around any gray area I give myself. So there has to be no gray areas. But I wanted to get into the 6 main reasons why I have to quit shopping. And I feel like a lot of people are in the same boat. Like, if you're around my age, you've grown up in the era of beauty YouTube. That's my main issue, is makeup. But clothing, like clothing influencers, fashion influencers, the era of buy this now, it'll make you happy, feel this rush, and it's really hard to escape. And so if you are looking for a creator who is going to be anti that, my plan is to do updates every month, to do what I'm not buying this year, what I'm using instead, that type of content, just to keep me grounded, to have a creative outlet, but also just to keep myself accountable. Like, it'll be really embarrassing to me if 6 months in I have to admit that I accidentally spent $300 on eyeshadow. Like, that will be humiliating, and I will admit it if it happens. So yeah, that's why I'm keeping myself accountable. But if you are doing one too, let me know. We can go through this together. The first reason, I have really bad health anxiety to the point where it's been pretty debilitating for lots of points in my life. And I feel like I have combined that with my shopping. So to explain further, it's not even related necessarily to health anxiety, just anxiety in general. Like, I have made it so when I'm anxious, I'll go shopping. And now that I can shop on my phone, it's like I start feeling my heart beating. I'm like, oh, let me just go on my phone, go on Sephora, go on Ulta, whatever it may be. But it's so accessible, and I feel anxious so often during the day that even if I only purchase something 1 out of every 30 times, that's still probably 1 time a day, which is really crazy. So I have rewarded myself. It's like I'm like a dog. Like, oh, I'm anxious, I get to buy something. Here's this negative emotion. Here, let me give myself this treat. My anxiety is about my health, and especially about being alone and something health related happening. It's been very extreme at many points in my life, to the point where I felt like I couldn't really do anything without having a panic attack. So I would take the train, and that would be terrifying for me, and I'd reward myself by buying something. And when your whole life is anxiety inducing, there are so many places to reward yourself that it's just not a viable option. Like, I could reward myself. I'm home alone right now. I would reward myself, which is crazy. Like, it's not crazy to feel proud of myself. Like, even if it's not a big accomplishment for a lot of people, being home alone is really scary for me. And so I can still feel proud, but I don't need to feel proud and show myself it with a present that I don't need. And it's just so unhealthy. It certainly can't be helpful. Like, I'm giving myself a positive reward for feeling anxious. You know what I mean? That's not healthy. That's not even the main reason, that's just one of them. The main reason is, I'm gonna say financial, because I truly am one of those people where, like, I don't know where my money goes, but I do. It goes to stupid things. It goes to makeup I don't need, like home stuff. I'm looking around and I just have so much stuff, and it's so normalized that I don't even feel like, oh, I have a big problem until I sit and think about it. Makeup, I know I have a problem, but it's not just that. Like, there's so many aspects of my life where I have 5 where I could have 1. It doesn't stop. Like, I go places and Trader Joe's, for example. Oh my gosh, Trader Joe's gets me every damn time. They always have candles. I always buy them. Now I have like 20 candles. That is crazy. But I wouldn't stop unless I had the rules to stop. I'm also going to share with you guys like my finances. So starting January, I'll show you what I have in my checking, what I have in my savings, my investment, and I hope that we'll see it steadily increase, because prior to June of 2025, I had a very low paying job, and prior to that year, I was in college. I did work in college and I did work 2 jobs in high school, and I have nothing to show for it. I spent all of it. I spent everything. As soon as I had a paycheck, I already had 10 things in my mind that I wanted to buy. It just came in one. I just don't want to live like that anymore. I love to travel, and obviously I'm an adult now. Like, my parents don't pay for my travel, and it's becoming very clear to me that things have to change if I want to maintain my love of traveling. And I have to be able to trust myself with, to me, significant amount of money. I mean, it's not anything crazy. It's thousands of dollars. It's not tens of thousands of dollars. But I need to be able to have that amount in my checkings and my savings without being worried about having a panic attack and then feeling better and, oh my gosh, let me treat myself to a huge Sephora haul. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing to say that, but I feel like I know I'm not the only one. And I see it all around me. I see like so many people in my life don't have healthy spending habits. I just know that I'm an extreme, but I see it in small ways all over. So I feel like this could be helpful. Environmental. I just feel so guilty when I look into drawers and I think about how much it cost the earth to get this item to me, for me to use it once or twice. I don't need more stuff, and I don't need to encourage mass production of more stuff. This point is just like, I think it's an act of rebellion in this current age and stage to go against the grain and say you don't need more stuff. I want to make it clear, I don't think there's anything wrong with buying nice things. I'm not one of those people that thinks you need one of something. If you love collecting something, that's fine, but within reason. And I have gone so far beyond the boundaries of within reason that it's actually like, I don't want to show people how much stuff I have because it's embarrassing. I just want to be like kind of a safe haven, even if it's just for myself, to check in and be like, it's okay to not have the new stuff. What you have is great. I have tricked myself, and I'm gonna take a lot of accountability, but I do also think so much of it is the content that is put out into the world for me to consume. People act like if I get this thing, I'm gonna be happy. I have had points in my life where I have been so sad, even if it's a lip gloss, they seem to be selling it like, this will make you happy, I'll buy it. If there's a 0.00% chance, and it's never gonna make you happy. And it just feels so empty right now, like looking at all my stuff, it just feels like almost soul crushing that there was a time where I felt like that's what would make me happy. I'm so addicted to the adrenaline rush of buying things that sometimes I honestly don't even remember what I bought. And a package will come and I'm like, why did I buy that? I don't need that. Like, it's very embarrassing. I'm gonna get into like my inventory, everything I have. Just a heads up, like a lot of my content will be makeup focused, but you will be shocked to know how much stuff I have. But it doesn't stop. Like, I deluded myself into thinking, oh, if I get XYZ, then I'm good. Like we are constantly being told that we need something new, we need something more in order to feel content within ourselves. And I have bought into that lie for long enough, and I'm over it. The last point that I wrote down, but I'm sure there's more I want to talk about, is just a loss of creativity. I used to find so much joy in doing creative makeup, or I would buy a new item and I would covet it so fully. Like, I would use it for weeks, months, whatever, and it would feel new and exciting, and I would be so thrilled with it. And now I get something new and I honestly want to hide it because I'm embarrassed. The joy of having something nice has kind of been robbed of me. Not like, oh boo-hoo, it's been robbed. It's totally self-inflicted. There's no need for any sympathy, and that's not what I'm going for. But also, my hands are so big. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like whatever I just did made it very noticeable. There's just also so many options. Like, okay. These are all eyeliners. I have never been given PR. I know people use that as their excuse during like beauty declutters or whatever. Oh, I got it in PR, I didn't pay for it. I paid for this. I paid for all of this. Where most days I don't wear makeup because it's too much, it's too overwhelming. And it was such a creative outlet for me that it really does make me sad that I feel like I've lost that. So I'm hoping that comes back to me. I'll give you just like a little bit of an overview of what I intend for this year to look like. I want to do monthly check-ins about how my mindset has shifted in terms of buying, if it hopefully does. I'm going to talk about the things that I want to buy, but I'm not going to because I'm certain there will be things. I'm going to be giving a finance update, hopefully a positive one each month, about kind of like what I think I would have spent on makeup realistically, and so how much I saved. And I'm also going to be doing a big declutter. So in hopefully the first half of the year, like first few months, I'm gonna do a big declutter. And then also at the end of the no-buy year, I want to do an even bigger declutter, because the goal for me is to have fewer, nicer things. I have so many hobbies that bring me joy that I don't need to just be shopping. Like, I can become content with things outside of shopping, and I need to prioritize that. For example, I just started knitting again. That's really fun. I love to read. I've just started learning how to bake. There's things that I can be doing to occupy my time and to have like joyful moments aside from shopping, but they're just slower paced, and my mind is so accustomed to the fast rush of purchasing something that I'm kind of worried about the shift, but I'm excited to embark upon it. I hope this video made sense. I know it was a little bit of a ramble, but I just wanted to get my thoughts out there and see if other people were feeling the same way, if anyone else is doing a no-buy year, or if I'm the only one watching this, just to come back on hopefully in a year and make some serious progress. My next video is going to be all of the rules, what I'm allowed to buy, what I'm not allowed to buy, I'm going to be doing to try and support myself. And yeah, I think that's pretty much what I want to cover in the next video. We're going to get into makeup inventory and declutter. So I hope you stay along and follow the journey with me. It will be, I think, a lot easier if there's people supporting me, and I can support you guys hopefully through it. We got this. It's time to beat this, and I hope you have a great day.